Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Randomizers Podcast.
Why the fuck am I here? I was at home like 10 seconds ago.
Well, it's the power of magic. And, yeah, it's
the power of magic.
Hey, you know who'd be a good addition to this episode? Who? Alex. Oh, yeah. And I'm just at home. Like, oh, hey, Heather, yeah, I'm just taking a shit right now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it's me and Bobby and Alex, and today we also have Alex's fiance, Heather. Say hi, Heather.
Sup.
Bitch.
Now, this is a special episode of the podcast.
Treat your fiance like that. Show her respect. Fuck you.
Get closer to the microphone.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Nah, you'll all die.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, this is a different episode of what we normally do, because tonight, well, it is nighttime for us, but for tonight's topic, we are doing, where is it?
And you also have a female
There-
in there.
And we have a female.
A feet.
We have a grill.
We have a grill. Okay,
Bro.
but our topic is if we were all to live together, because we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
And we were just gonna discuss on how things would go if we actually.
This is going to be the rules.
Wait, so will we get an apartment?
If we were to get
I can already see it. It's just going to be complete and utter shit, but we'll love each other in the end.
Yes.
It's going to be an episode of Friends.
It'll be like an episode of The Big Bang Theory.
It's going to be friend, man.
The Big Bang Theory.
Nah, not that one. That show sucks.
We all just take over an entire apartment building.
Literally, they can just say, in the freaking Big Bang Theory, they just say, like, a math equation, and the automatic crowd just laughs, like...
Or it's just like if we were our neighbors, it's like, oh no, it's those guys that imitate Friends again. Oh wait, are they doing the opening? Yeah, wait, let me hear it. Yeah, they are.
No, we just have to say Bazinga, and we all just connect to each other, just like sup.
Penny.
Okay. So, as far as apartments are concerned, we need to go ahead and lay down some ground rules, all right?
Okay.
We all have to take... Well, no. As far as, like, bills are concerned, personal bills such as cell phones and all that are obviously yours.
Yeah.
When it comes to utilities and shit like that we all use, that's when we share. Also, we are not going to have high-paying jobs, so we're going to have to get a mid-tier apartment at the most.
And also, I think every
I'll
month...
just get, like, a gigantic-ass studio apartment.
Oh.
No, fuck that.
Wait,
Yeah, we kill each other in a matter of days.
you were saying, Bobby?
I was saying, like, every month, some of us should be the ones that buy the groceries. One of us should be the grocery shopper.
I think we'd all have to pitch in for a food budget.
You know what? I'm suggesting stuff and you're not agreeing with me because they're bad ideas. You're making me feel useless. Like, I don't want to be a part.
If you know how that makes me feel, then why would you?
Oh no, like I think that's a better idea. Like someone puts 20 and everyone puts 20 and we use that to go get food to see if we can last for.
Well, I mean, it depends on I guess the food, because like, I mean, yes, we can put in a food budget, but then like at the same time we all have to buy our own shit too.
We're all just gonna get a whole bunch of freaking pizza rolls, man.
Well, no,
ramen noodles.
No, I would rather not have us all gain weight because of our fat assness.
We'll play Just Dance. We'll get the bottom floor so we don't have to have. They're banging on the floor.
Hey, you kids, keep it down up there!
You hang from the balcony. No, bitch.
So I'm guessing you want to get a top floor apartment.
No, the bottom floor
bottom
because I do play Just Dance, so it would have to be a bottom floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was stairs.
So yes, it's a bottom floor apartment.
I would say about 4 bedrooms. I'm sure they have that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they do. They can get expensive. though.
Excuse me. We're not tolerating that today, okay?
Bobby, just stop.
March into the camera.
I am
March into
part.
the camera.
I am part of this podcast today, and this is a Christian podcast. No
is a
hex,
Christian
no fricks, no double-decker dicks.
You said the D word.
Sir, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna put hot sauce in your mouth.
Oh no, not hot sauce. It better not be Mad Dog 357.
It's gonna be above that one.
Oh god, I kind of don't want to see him at the hospital. McDonald's tonight? That'd be great.
And the worst part is I nearly went to the hospital when I had that hot sauce.
I know when you fell asleep, you're just like, oh, my stomach.
It's almost some a trucker. My stomach.
Oh, my stomach. Dude, are you okay? Dude, shut up.
All you hear when I go in the restroom, all you hear is,
For real, man.
There's a delay, Bobby. You don't need to feel like you're being cut off.
"Oh, okay."
Jesus Christ, dude.
I didn't know. Anyways, every time I go use the restroom, all you can hear is,
What were we talking about earlier?
Traffic tank explodes.
So,
Oh, God.
so me and Heather are taking the master bedroom.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. I'll get a solo bedroom to myself. You can share with someone, and whoever gets.
If I ever have someone. But
Well, you have to remember, like, if we're gonna share it, the fucking office people better not find out, because we can only have as many people that are on the lease.
I think the max will be like 5 people, dude.
I don't know. It depends on the apartment complex.
Why would they care?
Well, because at that point somebody's living there for free and they want to make money.
Yeah.
No, if we all say that we're paying, like, we all have jobs.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
if they're not on the lease, then we can get in trouble for it.
Also, if everyone has to sign,
Everyone has to be on the lease.
Oh, okay.
Also, that's actually a big thing.
They're
We
gonna
have to
increase the
make
price,
sure.
huh?
No, we have to make sure that if we do sign the lease,
no one can leave.
yeah, well, pretty much, because that'll at that point. Well, it's because we have to think about it. Like, we have to make sure we're really down to live with each other. Because if someone breaks the lease, that's gonna cost the rest of us.
Yeah.
And then the rent falls on all like the rest of us.
You know, I can seduce the landlord, and we can,
I mean, there was that hentai I was telling Joseph about earlier,
Oh my
where
God,
it was
no.
the Christian hentai, or is the Christian anime, quote unquote. But I was watching it, and it turns out that she wasn't actually a nun. She was actually okay. So the premise of that is a guy moves in, and he finds out that if you pay your rent on time, the landlady that just so happens to look like a little girl will do a kinky favor for you. And she just so happened to have found his nun costume that he went and wore as a joke with his drinking buddies. And they fucked in that.
Hey, can't you see this woman's a nun?
The fact
Hentai
that he
room.
had a nun costume just laying around.
I know, that is weird.
Plot convenience.
Who does that?
Plot convenience.
Yes.
What was it?
Back to the topic.
Well, yeah, but like we could steer away from the topic and come back to it whenever. But what was it?
Actually, I was thinking like the shenanigans we'd get into.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. I was gonna say there are like some nice apartments that I've seen that I've worked at. That like, oh, I wouldn't mind living there.
We can keep it cheap and just have a 2-bedroom apartment you two can share.
Hell no.
Fair enough. So a 3-bedroom apartment.
No, because you're gonna enter my room. It's gonna be like freaking Wizard of Oz mixed with
Narnia.
Wonderland and Narnia, and all in one. Like, Bobby, what are you doing in here?
Where's-
I just opened my closet and this happened.
Why is Mr. Tumnus naked on your bed?
He wanted it.
Oh my god!
You wanted that goatman dick.
Isn't there orcs in Narnia?
I think so.
I think so.
There's a lion.
No, he's normal. Normal.
No,
I mean, he can talk and speak.
He's an allegory for Jesus.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
He's like in the like the last book or something, and he's just like, I am God or something like that.
Yeah, I fucking love how freaking Robot Chicken made fun of that. It's like, hey, have you seen the Harry Potter porno before? Why would you ask such a question to the Jesus allegory lion? But yes, I have.
I need the restroom.
All right. So okay.
You want to go to the restroom real quick, Bobby? I mean, you could go if you want.
No, well, I mean,
Because I don't want to miss important topics. That's
Oh
why.
yeah, that's true.
so okay. Back to the subject at hand.
Hold in, Bobby.
We need to lay down some ground rules as well. We can't have the place messy.
Oh no.
I've been to some friends' apartments.
No one eats the last freaking hot pocket.
Okay, I really need the restroom.
I'm gonna get mad and
Just-
blame it on me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the restroom. When I come back, just to tell me what you guys talked about, we can go back onto those topics.
Okay, have fun in
Or
the
we can
restroom.
just have like a jump cut.
Or it doesn't matter. No, this shit's uncut. Keep talking.
Uncut like my penis.
Mine too.
I actually called before
As
I.
a woman, I do not understand that, but okay.
Anyways, you don't need to know. But this was
Look it up. The power of
no, don't do it.
No!
All right, so I mean, before this is way before I met Heather, but I called a sex hotline.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I remember it was one of our friends. She was like, she sent a picture, and it was like a picture. No, it wasn't a picture. We were on Xbox Live in a party, and she sent a thing that says, so basically, this guy was trying to call customer service for an airport, but he misdialed the number by one number, and it automatically routed him to a sex hotline.
When you needed to pick two.
Yeah, he like basically switched just one of the numbers with another number by accident, and just by switching that one number, he called a sex hotline. So I was like, "What? That's not true." So I was like, Liz, give me the fucking numbers. I'll call it. So I call the first number, which is supposedly the airport. It's an airport. I call the second number, which is supposedly a hotline, a sex hotline. It's a sex hotline. It was fucking real, and I mind you, I was underage at the time, so I mean, this guy. So I got connected right with the guy. I didn't actually talk to him live. The way that it worked is that you would leave like voice messages, and you would stay on hold until he replies. And he's like, "Hey, I'm my name is this. I'm 8 inches uncut. What about you?" And I'm like, "Hey, yeah, I was on a gay hotline."
Oh my god, why is Bobby gone now?
Okay, so afterwards, I replied, I was like, "Hey, I'm 7 inches cut," and then like the next thing you know, he replies, he's like, "Oh my god, that's hot." And he's like, and we were laughing so hard, and then I replied like, "So what you wearing?" He's like, "Nothing. I'm just in the closet trying to stay away from my wife." So I hope she doesn't find out.
I feel like that's an act.
And I'm just like, "Oh, cool. My mom's in the other room and she's sleeping."
what did he say?
She talked to a guy who was just like, look at my penis.
After a while, I just couldn't stop laughing and I hung up.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
That's this time.
Life in there though.
Oh my god.
It was amazing.
Oh,
The
Jesus.
fact that actually happened.
That's. Oh my god. I want like. I wonder like how he would have like acted like right when he hung up. It's like, oh, you actually sounded hot.
Probably.
He was 7 inches cut.
I feel like he would have been like, damn, that's the best call all night.
Most people, they just want to jack off to my voice.
But not him. That's a connection, man.
You know that God, I remember like when I was little, I saw like it was like late at night, and I would see like commercials for that kind of stuff for like sex hotlines. And it's like, I wonder if those work. And then like I remember one time, I think it was like my mom like woke up, and of course like she knew that I was just like watching TV just like for what was on, but like it was still late at night. So, but like it happens to be on the commercials, and one of them was a fucking sex hotline, and it's just like, you should never do that. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god.
I'm like, okay.
Okay, mom.
I'm just watching late night cartoons.
I just want to watch Family Guy, okay?
I remember like back when I was little, late at night, I would always watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
That show sucked. I could never get into it.
That was like the first Adult Swim show that I ever watched.
I want to try to watch. I want to try and watch the Eric and Andre show.
Oh, the Eric Andre show is fucking hilarious. Like Aqua Teen Hunger Force is funny. Like I still can't get out of my head.
I like Robot Chicken.
Yeah. Yes. Freaking, I still can't get out of my head like the one scene. It's like, here, read this. It says the Bible. You dare question the words of the mighty Jimmy?
My favorite one is where it's just like a freaking gummy bear and it's skipping around. It's just like,
Oh my.
I
And then it just gets like its leg caught in a bear trap. That was like the first ever. That was like the first ever skit that I've seen from Robot Chicken.
That is my favorite. And also the one where like it's a Squirtle and a Pikachu, and then Squirtle gets mad and he's just like, why did I just saying our names? What the fuck?
So I've been a little quiet, and that's because I'm trying to see if I can find the sex hotline.
Oh my god!
Right now?
I want to see if I can call it.
Oh my god, can we all listen in?
A bitch, of course.
Are you seriously?
Wait, we need to get Bobby in on this. Wait,
I know. It's taking him a while to take a piss. Like,
what
Jesus.
if he's taking a dump too?
I don't know. It's because normally whenever he hangs out with us and he goes to take a piss, it only takes like about 1 minute.
God, I can't fucking find that.
Yeah, his whenever he pisses, it's like really quick. It's like, there you are.
Guys, I need to go home. I left the food on the stove. And no, I'm kidding. Joseph got worried.
I left the water running.
Joseph got worried.
No.
Shit. Did I leave the stove on?
My mom says not to pick my belly button.
Honestly, I like Alex's current house because it's so small and cozy. I don't like it. It's too small for
We were talking about how I called, Liz had found a picture where somebody was trying to call an airport customer service line, but they mixed up one number and ended up calling a sex hotline. So I asked Liz, okay, what are those numbers? I'll call them. They were real.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
It was great though.
Okay, Bobby, stop. Don't, please. Just no. Stop with this. Just stop with the squeaking and get over here.
I'm trying, dude. It's just.
I like being on Twitter and I'm so sleepy, you know?
Well, what are we talking about now?
Alex was still on this, trying to find the sex hotline.
Yeah.
And me and Heather were just talking about freaking Adult Swim shows. I don't... Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm just gonna stay on Twitter, okay?
I'm listening. Okay, but anyways.
Anyways.
I'll clean the living room and the dining room. You guys get everything else.
Alex gets the kitchen. That is his territory.
Yeah, that pretty much is. Heather's not allowed.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, he says he's just gonna make me stand in the corner with a wooden spoon, but little does he know he's giving me a weapon.
All right, fine. You can have the spoon. Fuck you. You take away your spoon privileges.
It's like, what am I gonna do? Something like, what am I?
Okay, I have my own weapon.
It's like, when am I gonna cook something, Alex? You are.
You're making carbon dioxide.
Like she has an easy bake oven.
Or it's like,
I
but
make
it's.
a shitty brownie.
It's like, but it doesn't feel like I'm contributing to anything. Okay, here. Since I said you're making carbon dioxide, puts a plant next there, just here. Now you're contributing to something.
Now you're feeding this plant.
Heavily breathe on this plant.
It's like, that's soon enough. It's just like, okay, this is getting kind of boring. Okay, I'll give you two options that you could do either or whenever you want. Either you could breathe heavily on the plant, or you could just yell at it.
Hey guys.
Okay, what?
Fuck, it just lost. It just slipped my mind. Fuck. God damn it. I was gonna legit say something.
I thought you were looking for the sex hotline.
I gave up. It's very hard to find it. But the point is, I called it and it was great.
Google a sex hotline. There you go.
It's because you gotta pay for them.
It was a gay sex hotline too.
And don't worry, on holidays like Halloween and Christmas, I'll be the one to decorate.
On holiday, I would help.
Anyways, my job.
Christmas tree.
Actually, no.
I call the 4th of July because I got America the fuck out of that place.
America.
We're just gonna go to Walmart and get that whole aisle. It's fine.
And then we'll have those shitty neighbors that they're just constant assholes to us, and during the 4th of July we'll just set up a bunch of fireworks in front of the door.
They'll be like those kind of neighbors that leave their Christmas lights on for too long, and you even see them during the summer.
There's actually a house I saw did that.
Yes, I see that a lot.
Gross.
I'm like, are they that lazy to take down their... I think my neighbors at my house, like the second one at the end of the right side, no, of the left side of the cul-de-sac, I think they still have their Christmas lights on around the roof.
Oh, gross.
I think they took off the ones that are on the lawn, but like it was like those white icicle lights that they put around the roof, but they just left them there because I guess they're either too lazy or they just like don't want to get up on a 2-story house.
What if they straight up forgot?
Yeah, that could. Well, I don't know, cause I see one of them a lot out all the time, like fixing his truck. So I'm like, he should notice. So other than that, I don't know. But
Yeah, but who?
Fuck, why did I forget?
what did
Phone
you
numbers to prank call when you're bored. The rejection hotline, bad breath notification number, how to keep an idiot entertained, Rebecca Black, not the real one, Santa, mime on demand. Okay,
Mime on demand?
type something down for me. You know what? I got this.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna call these numbers.
Oh my god. So while Alex is doing that, I don't know. I would just want something really nice. And with like a really like nice, not, I wouldn't say neighborhood, it's just like what the outside looks like. Cause I remember there's an apartment complex that I do work at sometimes. That's like near my grandma's. Oh god.
The service you requested is unavailable.
Oh dang. What was it? There's an apartment complex that I do work at where it looks like ugly on the outside, well, like on the outside of the buildings, but like when you go to like the insides of the apartments sometimes, and then like all the green grass and all the nice like plants that they have around there, it makes it look nice, and like with the nice lamps, it looks nice. I like those.
Nice.
Hold on.
Nice.
I'm about to call another one.
Nice. All right, let's see which one's this one.
Yeah, thank you for explaining.
The service you requested.
Damn it.
A lot of these are unavailable. New York City.
Oh, damn it.
Jesus Christ. Stop fapping. Just kidding.
God, that was my stomach.
I know that was
Her laugh.
that was his stomach. Yeah.
Okay, what about this one? I guess fucking not.
What?
They're just like, nah, bruh.
Nah, fam. This ain't for you. I don't know why I'm just signing into my Xbox just in case.
I remember in high school there was this guy named Elvis.
That's right. There was someone named Elvis. I forgot about that. Wasn't there also someone that he preferred to be called Bowser? Wasn't he like a germaphobe? I don't know if Bowser was his actual name, because that's a weird name for an actual person.
No.
Or I think you just called him that because he had like orange hair.
I think so.
Something like that.
Get rewarded. Okay.
Dude. Yeah, it's because Bobby almost like took off the
Was
wire.
it picking up my breath? My
Yes, it was. Oh, but freaking, did you? Well, I don't know if you saw the Instagram, like where I. Oh yeah, but I sent some of the pictures of like that one house that I was checking the windows on. The house was really nice. I like those kind of houses, and but do you know what sucked though?
Hold on. Hold that thought.
Oh, wait, what's this one? Oh shit, what is
Hello, this is not the person you were trying to call. You've reached the rejection hotline. Unfortunately, the person who gave you this rejection hotline number did not want you to have their real number. We know this sucks, but don't be too devastated. So why were you given a rejection hotline number? Maybe you're just not this person's type. Note, this could mean boring, dumb, annoying, arrogant, or just a general weirdo. Maybe you suffer from bad breath, body odor, or a nasty combination of the two. Maybe you just give off that creepy, overbearing psycho stalker vibe, and the idea of going out with you just seems as appealing as playing leapfrog with unicorns. Regardless of the reason, please take the hint, accept the fact that you were rejected, and then get over it. And please do your best to forget about the person who gave you this number, because trust us, they've already forgotten about you.
HumorHotline.com.
Jesus Christ!
I need to save this number.
Oh my god.
Give it to Heather.
Yes.
Well,
That
I
was-
don't get hit on at all.
That was
But,
amazing. When the time comes,
Like,
do it.
Like I love to just with the type like I'm not a party girl. I really ain't. But I low-key want to go to a club and like I want a guy to hit on me just so I can give him this number and then leave.
Yes.
That's the only time I'll probably let you do that.
Oh, dude, that reminded me. There was like a crazy way that I saw a girl eject a guy. It was basically like a form of getting back at a bully. Because it was like back in like them being in middle school. This actually happened though. Like a girl was being made fun of by a bunch of guys for like being too fat, like them calling her ugly and stuff like that. But wait.
All right, hold on. I got you ready.
Wait, what? Oh my.
Hello, and thanks for calling How to Keep an Idiot Entertained, where we will show you how to keep an idiot entertained. We're talking totally and completely entertained. So much so that he or she won't be doing anything else, just sitting there, listening, completely captivated. Their stupid little brains pleasantly preoccupied with something that nobody with an IQ over 20 would find remotely entertaining. That's right, they'll be staring off into space, their eyes glazed over like cavemen, occasionally reaching back to scratch their butts while a stream of drool runs down their chin and onto their shoes, which are probably Velcro because shoelaces are far too complex for idiots like them. And now, let's begin. Wait, no need, because we're already done. If you're still listening, then we have just successfully kept an idiot entertained for an entire minute. Thanks for calling How to Keep an Idiot Entertained. If you would like to learn how to make an idiot push buttons, press 1.
HumorHotline.com.
And sponsored by PredictionLog.com, our news site.
Oh my god.
That is a legit thing.
Wow. What was it? Well, I was going back at... Yeah, there was like a girl who was being made fun of by a bunch of guys, like for calling her fat and ugly and stuff. But I think like later on as she got older, she actually stopped eating and she became like thinner and more beautiful. And what was funny was that one of the guys that picked on her during middle school actually like asked her out on a date and she actually accepted. But what was funny was that when they planned the date, it was at a restaurant and they had a specific time. And what the girl does is that she goes to the restaurant an hour early and tells one of the waiters who will be waiting them to give the guy a note. And when the guy went there, he read the note. And if I'm not remembering this verbatim, but it was it was like the whole note and even like a picture of her in middle school. And it said, I guess you don't remember me because I look completely different from how I did before. And like something like that, like remember how you used to call me this and that. And so how was it? So remember that karma like hits back, and also remember this face used to this face that you used to pick on just rejected you. Like, oh, it was...
Oh my god.
That's fucking funny.
Now that you actually said that, now it makes me realize that that kind of sucks.
That's kind of savage, too.
Last one.
Last one?
Last one.
Okay, see if this one works.
Are you tired of constant nagging, infrequent sex, or always being wrong? Do you find yourself apologizing for things you haven't done? Have you ever questioned where everything in your life went so wrong? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you may be one of the millions of Americans suffering from a chronic condition known as marriage. But don't worry, because there is a cure. Ask your lawyer if divorce might be right for you. Divorce is the low-cost alternative to homicide and has been clinically proven to improve mood, self-esteem, and libido. Divorce works by targeting the accumulated stressors of responsibility and obligation and extracting the unnecessary burdens of in-laws and monogamy. It is a statistical fact that 50% of marriages end in divorce and the other 50 end in death. Think about it, it's true. So save your life while you still can and ask your lawyer if divorce might be right for you. HumorHotline.com.
Jesus fuck.
Wow, 50%.
I love how all the ones that... I love how all the numbers that worked were from the same website.
Like company.
HumorHotline.com.
Oh man.
Jesus.
we should wrap this up soon. So, boy. Okay. So what else are we gonna? I just feel like we're just gonna piss each other off.
Yeah,
constantly.
Yeah, that was gonna be the next part of the topic. Like, what would be the weird shenanigans that we get ourselves
Like
into?
we were talking earlier, me and Heather are not gonna necessarily have sex and bang against the wall. We're just gonna fucking like bang against the wall with our fists.
That reminds me, you're gonna hear the bed. Heather and Alex, you're gonna hear their bed creaking and stuff, and you're gonna open the door, and all you're gonna see them doing is just running on the bed.
It's like jumping on the bed and shit. But like like before they open the door, you just hear Heather, "Come in my ass and call me Obama."
No, that's about it.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Like hearing all the creaking and shit, but like when you go in, it's just like one of them jumping on the bed while the other one happened to order a freaking rocking chair.
No, like I'm jumping on the bed and then Alex is banging on the wall.
And then like I'm just there like and it's like it gets progressively deeper.
Oh my god. You slowly descended to being a gorilla.
Jesus Christ, man.
I know. But I'd say I'd be like the dad of the house.
Really?
I'd be like the cool, chilled uncle.
Okay, so you suddenly go from dad to uncle?
I mean, I can be Uncle Grandpa.
Uncle Grandpa!
Oh god.
Oh
Did that show get canceled?
Yeah,
It did get canceled. I thought it was okay.
It was stupid.
It was weird, but...
But anyways, I mean, I don't know about you fuckers, but I'm definitely gonna be making like breakfast for me and Heather.
Good morning.
So you're just gonna make food for you two, and you're not gonna like, you guys want some? Bitch.
You realize how much
Remember,
how much
I know where you live. We're living together, okay?
you know how much it fucking takes to cook for 4 people? Especially 4 different needy ass people who hate different things.
I like eggs and bacon.
You're wrong.
Cause this bitch doesn't like mushrooms or onions or celery. Not you.
Oh, okay.
This bitch doesn't like mushrooms or onions or celery or basically any healthy shit.
But
She
she
just
likes
like
them salty balls. That's
I like healthy shit. I like broccoli.
broccoli and
yeah,
cheese.
but you're like be like, oh no, I have to have cheese.
Broccoli and cheese. You like that
I'm perfectly okay with steamed broccoli.
with cheese?
What?
I mean, yes, with cheese, of course, but
Heather, no cheese.
Oh, it would be funny.
You got some nice little tits for a young boy.
It would be funny. It's just like, I eat my vegetables. I eat corn, and someone just comes in and it's like, corn is actually considered a grain. Shut up, Richard.
I mean, what is it? An avocado is a fruit.
Yeah, that's true.
Peel the avocado. Peel the avocado. Guac. Amole.
Pumpkin. Guys, you guys don't know this, but did you know that a pumpkin's a fruit too?
Yes,
Yes.
because it has seeds.
yeah.
You know what else is a fruit?
Zucchinis.
Humans, because we have seed.
That just blew my universe. Holy shit.
Oh! Just show those pictures of
What
like
doesn't that mean men are only fruit?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then
Women count as
freaking
mammals.
females aren't even mammals because they have eggs in them.
That just blows my universe. What the fuck?
Actually, not post as just like.
I'm having an existential crisis. I mean, I always told Heather that I'm a plant.
Photosynthesis.
Water you drink and the
Photos.
fact that you don't eat anything.
Photosynthesis.
Okay, can we talk about that picture that Ricardo sent about work?
Wait, what?
When a customer tells you a boring
yeah.
joke, but you got bills to pay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, actually, you know what? I want to search that. I actually want to, because that's like a hilarious fucking thing. Hold on, let me put the display capture. Bam.
You're gonna put your fucking Facebook on the internet?
No, I'm gonna just search it up.
Oh.
When
The power of Google.
customer.
When a customer.
Did I put customer?
No.
Okay, thank you. I can't see all that much. Says a joke. Was it?
Yeah.
It says, Joke?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just put that and see what. Oh shit! I don't see it. Well, let's see.
It's not here.
Wait.
It's not here.
The thing where the sperm go in, it's an egg, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Bobby. That's called a
Hey.
clitorius.
You know what? You don't even know what that is, okay? I bet you don't even know what a cherry chopstick is.
What the fuck is that?
You don't know what a cherry chopstick is?
No.
It's when you keep on flicking the clitoris until it turns all red.
Jesus.
That's
Say cherry and then chopstick.
Are you talking about a cloaca?
what the fuck did you just say?
Hey, Heather, what's that lining around the vagina?
Why are we talking about this?
That is a very good question.
Oh, labia. That's what it is, labia.
You already said
Yeah,
that.
that's because I can't remember.
Anyways.
I can't find it.
Wait, so what are we gonna do for like gaming and all that though?
We should have like our own gaming room. That's why like before when Bobby's just like, I got the master bedroom, bitch. I was gonna say like, why don't we just like just to avoid like a bunch of wars happening over the fucking master bedroom? Why don't we just turn the master bedroom into a gaming room
No.
with like its own
We
restroom
need to
and
get
shower?
or we can just get a 4-bedroom apartment and make that 4th room a gaming room. Yeah. Or you know, like normal fucking people use the living room.
Oh, I wouldn't be, dude. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. I would put a the couch that pulls out of bed. I would sleep in there.
Yeah, look, if we put everyone's shit in the living room, our PlayStation, well, my PlayStation, your PlayStation, Bobby's PlayStation, Joseph's Xbox and PlayStation, and Wii U, and his fucking Switch, and his fucking computer, and my
get
2
it.
laptops, and Bobby's
Bobby's.
computer, and Bobby's computer, and all that shit, we're gonna blow like 7 fuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
It's gonna get to the point where like even like the electrical outlets are like emitting a hum.
It's like.
And we can't even like put up a Christmas tree because we'll like take out the power of half the city.
Jesus Christ.
Our electric bill's gonna be ridiculous.
I'm
Our electric bill's gonna slap us in the face.
yeah.
Like a dirty, dirty whore.
Whoever gets paid the most needs to take care of you.
Yeah.
We don't know that.
You getting paid the most.
Who's gonna be on their shit most of the time, though?
Wait,
Me.
fuck you, alright?
Me, most likely.
I'm not.
Because I would also be like editing videos and shit. I found it. Let me just. Whoop.
Oh. Just
Should I-
blur it out. Just blur that part out.
Well, you know what? How about this?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could just do this, get rid of that, and then just
Boy.
bring it on right here.
Oh boy. Nice.
Wait. There it is.
The customer's joke isn't funny, but you got bills to pay.
Honestly, dude.
That's creepy but funny
I
at the
sent
same
it to
time.
Josh, my brother, and he laughed too.
How long we been doing? 38 minutes. That's not bad.
I mean, there's still so much to talk about, though.
Honestly, we could go on for like ever.
Yeah, I'm just like, what's like the kind of scenery that you would guys like outside? Do you want it to still look like a desert where we live, or do you want it, or do you want to? Okay, well, you could just tell me, Bobby, instead of just showing
well,
me.
honestly-
grass, green.
Yes.
Denver got. Like I said, if I were to move out there, I would be like, okay, guys, if you want to leave El Paso for a vacation, you could stay at my place.
Well, actually, to be quite honest, the gated communities right in front of America's isn't too bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but
It can get expensive
I know
though.
I'm almost looking at,
$1,200.
like, some houses that I thought were kind of nice.
But it's like
Yeah.
at that point we have to like really be conservative with everything.
yeah.
Could you fucking not show me your titties, Bobby?
I know they're big, huh?
No.
They're bigger than Heather's. As you know.
Oh,
I mean
Kidding, no,
I mean
Heather's even told me once.
the
that she
apartments on Loma Land are pretty good.
knows. Let's get an apartment in Socorro. They're really cheap.
I love how you guys
Oh,
are just like fucking giving away streets that are near us.
What?
Actually, the Tropicana Homes is really. Oh, you've been to there. You've been there when I was living there. It's really nice.
The house. It's because there's houses in Socorro that are really cheap.
Well, sorry. Like the ones that I was saying that were nice. Have you ever heard of an apartment complex called the Reserves at Sandstone Ranch?
No. No,
I know.
I don't just randomly look
I
up
don't
apartments
go- I
on
don't-
Saturday when I'm
I
off.
don't go house to house putting in windows, okay?
No,
I also fix apartment windows too. It's mostly
actually,
apartment windows.
I have told Heather that I do want to go to Tropicana Homes, the one I used to live at.
Those houses over there?
Yeah, you've been there before.
Dude, those houses are so nice.
They're so. I mean, there's no pool, which is the downside, but they're super nice and all that. And it's tile for you, so for you faggots that have allergies, there's no carpet.
Oh,
And then that house you guys had was 3 bedrooms, right?
Two.
Two?
It was 2, but it was really big.
Yeah, it was a big house. It was. You never been there?
The bathroom was really big too.
I could like sleep in the living room if it's 2 bedroom. Then
No, we're keeping the living room classy because we're classy bitches.
we're classy bitches. Okay.
Are we really?
Are we gonna be like that one kind of family that has like a table that we don't even use to eat
But the thing
dinner,
is-
but we have like a bowl of fake fruit on it?
Yes, but like actually, the reason I want to go back there because
Fruit that everyone has.
the reason I want to go back there was really peaceful. Plus, it's like out in the middle of like it's basically like out in the middle of not nowhere, but it's out there like in farmland and all that shit.
After this, show me.
Yeah, and then it's out there where there's like farmland, and then after that,
But that's
like
the thing. You remember the elementary school when you passed the Dollar General?
yeah,
They built new apartments there.
Oh.
And then some of them are 2-story.
no, but the Tropicana homes I really like.
One more time, okay?
The Tropican-
Tyler, you can't hold me back because you're on the other side of the screen, okay? I'm going to kick his ass, okay? Okay. No. Okay, anyways.
But anyways, like I used to live there, and it was really peaceful, and fucking I just really loved it there. Plus, you've been in the area too. There's a supermarket, and it's really cheap. It's a really cheap supermarket with quality food.
Sinelli, right?
Yeah, Sanelli.
Oh, dude, you can get the freaking marinated steak, like four pieces of steak for like $12. And then at Walmart, that would have been like $30.
I was gonna say though, like it's kind of on topic, but kind of not. Like, what would you guys feel about like having a business? No, it's because it's always the thing that like I've been wondering about, especially because like I wanted to like do something in the line of business that's kind of easy. So maybe like own like a small apartment complex, or maybe like a small like storage complex.
Fall on a table that's laid down on the side and put my back on it because I really want to pop my back because it's really hurting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. I remember there was a YouTube video of I was watching a guy who was living inside one of those
Those storage units.
yeah, storage unit, and like he has like a bedroom and everything. I was like, that's kind of cool.
There
I mean, rent is cheaper. It's like $50 a month.
the storage space that we use when we have where we store our glass, there are a lot of, I think there's like 2 or 3 people that live in a storage unit.
Really?
Yeah, one of them, he actually has his car parked out right outside of it. The other 2 are homeless.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Well, they have to be like climate control, right?
I think so. Yeah. Well, no, like there's nothing. It's just they're just brick storage units.
Huh.
But I bet you could like put a air conditioner in it.
But anyways,
Yeah.
but anyways, yeah. I mean, I would love to go back there. I think that's a place if I do move out with Heather and all that. I think that's a place I'll go to. Now, whether you guys are going to come with us, that is a completely different story. But
How much was it for your mom?
like $600 a month. But that was for 2 bedrooms.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
For 4 people.
How much is she paying for the house you live in now?
I would rather not disclose that. I think it was like $575. It's like $575, but that's because the landlord doesn't know that I'm back. Like, because I moved out, my mom was like, I can't afford the $700 rent. And the landlord's like, okay, well, I'll lower it to $575. And I moved back in, and I think the landlord low key knows that I'm back there, but she's just like, I'm not gonna raise the rent.
It's like, this freaking.
The landlady like does not like your mom.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like the mediator between them. But anyways,
But yeah,
I think.
Like, well, I was gonna say, well, how big were these?
Honestly, I kind of want to say it's the size. Well, it's because they're not apartments; they're duplexes.
Oh.
So they're kind of like houses. They're basically one big house that's divided into 4.
Oh, so it's a quad.
Yeah. So like, I mean, but still, like, it was a pretty big living area, and like I said, I enjoyed it.
Huh. Yeah, that kind of sounds
Right
nice.
when you enter, it was
We can check it out.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay, anyways, right when you enter, it was the dining room. How Alex's mom had set up. It was the dining room, the living room, and the kitchen was over there. And then over there in the hallway, it was Alex's bedroom, the restroom, and then his mom's room.
He knows, like, he remembers this exact. Holy shit!
When was
but yeah,
this though?
oh, that was back in like.
high school, dude.
Yeah.
When I was sophomore, he was a junior. He was telling us he was gonna
Before
move.
you met me, I think.
Yeah, it was before.
Yeah, like so. I guess it was like after he was still living with his dad, like right behind me, huh?
Oh yeah, that was way after. But
Yeah.
anyways, from what I remember correctly, the dining room area and the living room were just one big room. The kitchen, which I actually enjoyed the most,
It was really nice.
it was a nice kitchen. Yes.
It was it was like you walk into the kitchen. It was like just a hallway with a wall. It was a refrigerator, then the counter, the stove, and another counter, and then the
Obviously,
counter sink.
The sink.
And then there was a little opening over it, like a little bar area. So you just put the food over the table, and they can just grab their food.
Yeah, and
cool.
that's actually
Kinda
what
like in my house.
yeah, kind of like your house, but that's what I liked the most about it, because I mean, we don't have to necessarily have like a living room. We can just have, I mean, not a living room, but like a dining room. We can just, if it's just the 4 of us, we can literally just, use the bar area. It was a pretty spacious bar area too. So like,
Yeah, and we can just get living room dining tables.
Yeah,
And
the
you
thing
set
is-
them up and all eat them right there.
yeah, and also the thing about it is that apartment came with a washer dryer unit, and it also came with the stove. It came with a fridge and a microwave and a dishwasher.
Wow.
And of course, I mean, it wasn't fully furnished. Obviously, we need to bring your own shit like beds and all that, but it came with basically everything you need. We don't have to go. We don't have to go to those coin like fucking like laundromats that are like everyone shares. We have our own private one.
I remember Alex was obsessed with Lollipop Chainsaw at that time.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, I remember that.
I remember that so well.
I borrowed
You
it,
met me at the tail end of
and then you
that.
told me to take care of it. Like 2 weeks after. No, not even 2 weeks. I think it was a week. You're like, Bobby, are you done with the game yet?
No, it's because originally it was when GameFly was still a thing.
They went out of business.
Oh
huh?
yeah.
Still a thing.
Yeah, GameFly's still a thing. I still see
But
commercials.
yeah, like GameFly had just started, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do a free trial. Now, mind you, I had a prepaid card, so once it ran out, they couldn't take out a payment. But I had a prepaid card, and I attached that to my account, and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and order Lollipop Chainsaw and Black Ops 2. That's when Black Ops 2 just came out. I never returned them.
You still have them?
No, I don't have them anymore, but I never returned the games. So, like, they tried to charge my card, but my card is already empty at that point. So, like, I got 2 free games, basically.
Oh.
In a way, you did
For
it, but you
50
didn't.
bucks.
Yeah.
You got 2 games for $50, man.
FREE, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby.
I mean, if we can finish, because I kind of got to go, but if we can finish up, I'll show you guys right now. Bobby's been there, so he's already...
Yeah, what it looks like?
I like how it looks over there, dude.
I liked it.
See?
And then from right there, you can
I'll
just
send you pictures.
you can leave the area, and you get on the highway. The right out, if you leave that little neighborhood, you get on the freeway. You're already going to San Antonio or Dallas.
Wow.
Yeah. But, I mean...
That sounds nice.
Like I said, it's far away from the city. There's farmland. There's like a small market there. That it's pretty much like the only market there.
Yeah, dude, it's really quiet. Like this. Like,
You
dude,
don't
you.
want to deal with bugs, man.
No, it's not that bad.
Quick,
It's not-
Real quick, before you actually go, tell us the story how you scared those kids.
What?
Oh, that's fucking right. Okay.
Oh my god.
So there was one time, and I can't remember her name, but she was this girl that we went to high school with, and she had a hoodie. It wasn't like a full like size Organization 13 cloak, but it was basically like inspired by it, right? And it had the chain across your
remember that
fucking.
coat.
It had the chain across like your chest, and it had the fucking the thing, and it had the hood and everything, right?
Lovely.
So, there was these kids that I'm not gonna say that they were my friends because they were like really young. They were just kids that like I guess if I had to like put into like her words, it was kind of like a big brother relationship type thing. I mean, I would occasionally ride my longboard around, and that's when I was like still riding one. I would just ride my longboard, and these kids would get all excited, like, "Oh my god, can I see your longboard? It's really cool!" Like, and then occasionally when I go out just to hang out in the little playground that they have there, just to like, just to I guess just get fresh air or whatever, or just walk around and shit. They'd come up to me like, "Hey, do you have your longboard?" Or, "Hey, can we go over to your place and play Xbox?" I'm like, "No, you can't come to my place, but I'm here with my longboard." But there's one time where, this girl, she was like, "Hey, I was like, "Hey, well, can I borrow it for a little bit?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure," because it fit me. Strangely enough, it fit me perfectly. So I was like,
skinnier then, dude.
I was,
yeah.
Yeah. So I had brought it with me, right? And it was late at night. My mom wasn't home, but it was late at night. And I had put it on. I put the hoodie on and everything, right? Mm-hmm. I was walking around with it, just listening to some music, and these kids, they because they love to be out there at night. Apparently, they just love to be out there at night. But these kids were leaving, I guess, their apartment, whatever, right? And I was like in their general area, so I had the hood on, and I was walking, and it just so happens like as soon as they were running toward like in that area, and they were running towards me, they didn't notice me, but I walked up, like I walked kind of like there's an intersection basically like in the sidewalk, and I was walking up, and they were running towards me on the side. They looked at me and they all stopped, and then they just had this like look of just absolute fear.
Oh my god!
Because I just looked to the side and I didn't say hi or anything. Because I was like, what the fuck? And I saw them, and then they just had this look of pure horror. And then they just screamed and ran away. And then, I shit you not, 2 minutes later, I hear the parents. And these were some fucking scary ass parents, because they brought in a bat, one had a pipe.
One looked like he took steroids, imagine.
Well, basically, yeah, there was a buff one. And like I was running around, and the way that the kids described it was like it was this creepy guy with the black hoodie on. So I was like, "Well, ditching the hoodie," and I threw it underneath the fucking bush.
Yeet!
Yeet! I threw it underneath the bush, and I was walking, and I started walking normally, and the guys were like running up to me, and I was like, shit, and then they were like, "Hey, did you see a guy with a black hoodie?" I was like, yeah, I saw him sprinting over there, and I was pointing towards where like you leave the gated community. Mm-hmm. So like they started running towards the exit, and I was like, I grabbed the fucking hoodie, and I'm like, run. And I go back to my I go back to my little duplex, and that's the end of that story. Ever since then, they were like, they don't go out at night, and I'm just like, oh my.
That's.
You could have died.
I could have.
Yeah. Dude,
You could have been beaten to a pulp with a pipe and shit.
That's amazing.
But yeah. Also, basically that's it. But that's the story of how I scared some kids by accident.
Well, yeah. Like this was a.
Note to self: you're never allowed to have a black hoodie ever again.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that about sums up this episode. This was a nice. Bobby, just get back over here. You dingus. I'm just not gonna talk and freaking just get.
Well, Alex was telling a story. Like, am I supposed to interrupt him?
You could throw away your trash.
All right,
later,
this is the end of this episode. Thank you everybody for listening.
Wait, Jesus.
God dang it, Bobby.
Let me.
That was Alex.
I know, but yeah, but this was nice just talking about this, and guys, another topic that we could talk about that's coming up soon when E3 actually comes out, when all the stuff gets announced, we can actually talk about that too. So yeah, well, and I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you all so much for joining me and watching this, and thank you Alex, and thank you Bobby, and thank you Heather, and thank you everyone who's watching right now, and we'll all see you in the next episode on a different topic.
Okay, bye faggots.
Bye.
Later everyone.
Ooh.